Told her messed up, no. Bad news, it's to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I go with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a sock, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Sharp. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Hawkins. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking notes. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our court. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the count and with you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and outdone. You can't do with them steps, them niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole start. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made it call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
On 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine in, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived, they don't know how I did it. Got it out the mud, straight to glory, they don't know how I did it. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got right for it. I got rigor soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They said you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the skin. No kindness, I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers, say they want some smoke, dog. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Ain't coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we running, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. If you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine in. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got right for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean. colors. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Flying in, I ain't show no mercy, I'm gonna show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He's nice, but he don't show the skills how I show that. Cause he ride, but he don't work the wheel how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a made, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got Ray for real. First breath I took, a life too surreal. Second breath I took was the pivot and strike, finish the kill. Influenced by might, with every sentence reveal. I won't pay back, fuck a dollar bill. Remain calm as the pressure build. Gotta endure until I let this pump whistle at my foes in memory of Emmett Till. I only live to do my master's will. It's UPK, motherfucker. Ain't no cowards on this battlefield. Gone astray but made greater. In my return, left to my mistakes. Every error was a lesson learned. Now I don't move, let's it get approved. Won't take a step till it get confirmed. Arm and take what was made for our sakes. March like a tank. One step will make the ground shake. My people sick in their head, Lord, let this truth spread like an outbreak and bring hell at them crackers can't escape. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I won't pay back for the scars in the slave memoirs. Till Christ arrive, I can't let it slide. Ignore the lies. The only free will that's before your eyes is life or death, nigga, you decide. This heaven was made for me and my fellow. I patiently wait with my eyes on the sparrow, and I pull the trigger while my lips kiss the barrel. Before I ever let a white bitch do me like Othello. I want out this wicked life like Romello. By any means, this devil pulling strings like Geppetto. Lay hold on this brotherhood, I swear I never let go. And fuck that silver spoon, got too much love for the ghetto. Till the score settle with BB, I die for the cause. Just to hear them angels applaud. And I'm true by every word I say. Cause I know my victory on the way. You want it? Nigga, walk this way. This life may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. And could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? It's real, I be walking with the angels. Boy, I like may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? It's real, I be walking with the angels. Boy, I can't be touched. Came through in the clutch. They hate but they can't doubt us. We princes of the power, what you know about us? Evil all around us, but a nigga straight. I told you I can't be touched. Only angels walk at my pace. And I'm grateful for the words that had me delivered. I'm hungry for the glory, but I ain't eating till I feed my next. One West, what I die for. Attire out the book of numbers. This rifle from the Archangel Michael. My niggas rebels, you can't deny them. It's 144. I be running to and fro with the Allah higher. My UPK soldiers ain't no folding or pretending. We in it for them crowns, fuck friends, we want dominion. In the election ascension, I hope I make it through. Give a damn what a bitch think, as long as my niggas know I'm true. Betrayed your kind to get success. We make it through the eye of the needle, nigga. I be as life may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. And could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? It's real, I be walking with them angels. Boy, I can't may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? It's real, I be walking with them angels. Boy, I can't be touched.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Walk fight every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm about it. UPK, too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All the hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe, study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walk around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Should've took the time, get a damn no. But I see the shawty and I show her. She could never get a police hold. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit mugger. I say, if that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Walk fight every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Commanding to get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Walk fight every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. I'm stressed by that damn.
Shalom, we're the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, starting out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. I'm Commander General Young. We teach that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the true biblical Jews according to the Bible. And not only that, that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people are the greatest people and the truly chosen people of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, the Most High God, man. And also, let's clear it up for the record. Christ is Black. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of things going on right now on the internet. You know, especially shout out to Captain Zaria also on the internet with people in the comments saying, oh, it's a fairy tale book and Christ isn't Black. The Lord doesn't see color. But I'm here to let you know as a brother and a goddamn Lord over you heathens that it does matter. Because if color didn't matter according to the Bible, it would not be in the Bible. So the topic for today is weak leaders. What's the topic again? Read it on there. What's the topic?
Weak leaders destroy a nation.
Weak leaders destroy a nation. And this is the most important thing about this topic and why I chose the title is because as of right now, 2026, we have came so far. We went so wide to see who we are, and we still don't possess the information. Well, we possess the information, but people don't want to believe the Bible is actually for Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. We went from being chosen, called African Americans, African, Afro-American, Afro-Latina, Negro, Black. We went through all of this. We went through being Catholic, Rastafarian, Muslims, Christian, First Day Adventist, Baptist, and all of this, and we still cannot realize and see why we are still moving backwards and we're not pushing forward. Only thing that's being pushed forward is the fact that this truth and the truth according to the Bible is actually coming out. And when I say we're actually going backwards, a lot of us still fall into this whole, the Black Panther, they had to change their name to, I think it was like the Black Lions or something like that, because whatever happened. And the FBA, we all leaning on this stuff, but they do not subscribe to the Bible. So if you're not subscribing to something that's going to give you life, that's going to govern you in your nation, that's going to make you better, make you stronger as a leader, make you stronger as a male and female, then what are you leaning on? Because a lot of people right now say, well, I don't need a Bible. I'm free-spirited. The Lord speaks to me. But according to the Bible, the Lord does not have a personal relationship with you. The Bible is not a secret message to just you. Because by you feeling that way, that is a secret message towards just you, is the reason why it's failing. Christians believe that if the man ain't working, leave him. That's a personal message for her. Now she has 4 kids and 4 baby fathers that sell drugs and XYZ. Men believe as if a black woman don't want to listen, I'm going to go marry me a European Edomite. That's what black men think over here. And having that so-called personal relationship that you lie on the Bible about is the reason why we fail. And you know why? It's because you're weak leaders like Mike Todd, T.D. Jakes, P. Diddy, R. Kelly, Floyd Mayweather, these damn streamers, Finesse Two-Time. All of these is weak leaders. And all these leaders have unalive people. Not physically, but the wrongdoings. That's why. Eddie Long, look at him. He had a weak leader. And he unalive, his body succumbed to his own disease for sleeping with boys. And the Lord, smite him with a sickness in his pants. Look at Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King's father was his leader. And then his father turned him over to a damn Christian school. And Martin Luther King, he got unalive because of weak leaders. So weak leaders will kill a nation, man. And we going to look in a little bit of Joshua and 1 Samuel today. Let me get Joshua 1, verse 1. What we have to understand is you can't lead a nation when you have to be led first. That's why Hebrews say what it says. You know what I'm saying? You paraphrase, you must be on milk before you get meat. Reason being is because a baby, a infant, has to suckle milk from the mother's breast. A baby has to be, grow into that strength to be able to chew it out. God will come. Choose meat, choose a carrot. You know what I'm saying? Or drink out of a regular open face cup. A baby has to learn that. But when you give babies solid foods with no teeth, a baby's going to choke. A baby's just going to gnaw at the meat. It's going to gnaw at the carrot. But the baby is not going to survive if the baby isn't ingested. So again, you have to be taught. You, your parents, your grandparents, even myself, and these brothers in here had to be retaught, be re-brainwashed of all the disgust and filth that the oppressor in the world that provided for us, which was wrong. Right. Now we are being actual strong men, and we looking our wrongs in the face, and we looking these demons that we had to fight in the face, and we're fighting these demons. Why? It is because of us. We found the truth. All we got to do is stay strong in the truth and build up the school. But we fighting these demons for the people who don't have it, for the people that's in the penitentiary, for the sisters that, slaving and just not knowing how she gonna make ends meet, for the grandmothers and grandfathers that have been paying 40 years of rent on the church and they still can't get a ride to church. That's who we fight for. Why? Because we had a strong leader under Commander General Hunter, and Commander General Hunter has been chosen for the school to lead this nation. And if you haven't been chosen, let me say it this way for a lot of people who think they just got the answer, young man. A lot of people thinking just because they see somebody change brakes and change oil, they a mechanic. It doesn't work like that. You have to go to school and earn a certificate or a degree. Why? From a master mechanic. In order for you to be a good cook and you say you're a chef, you have to go to a master chef, go to a master carpenter and get these degrees. Just because you can build something, when you look into the world, somebody look at you and your degrees and things you got, if you don't possess it, you're not a master. In order for you to be a master, you have to be given this. It has to be passed over. So for a lot of these fake Israelites and people that think they know the Bible and these individualites who didn't come to pass over, you're not a leader. You're not a leader. You think you're a leader because you don't have to answer to nobody. If you want to be a leader, you have to answer to somebody. I fail, I have to answer to my captains and my higher ranking officers, my captains and my general. And it's so on for them. They have to answer to the next hierarchy. But with you, individual, like you don't have to answer to nobody. Look at you wearing skirts all goddamn week. The fake Israelites out here, they doing whatever they doing, having Passover at damn strip clubs. Having Passover with damn no, this is true story. Y'all think I'm BSing. This is a true story. Just a few years ago, they had a Passover at a strip club.
That's a card.
I wouldn't even call them out. I don't even call out camps. Yeah, I don't even call out camps because they're not important. Like that's the these niggas is new. You know what I mean? They aren't leaders. And it's showing now how these groups is being destroyed. Go ahead, let me get that Joshua. And right before he get it, the purpose I'm bringing out Joshua is because Moses was supposed to be leading the people to the promised land. But when Moses, you know what I'm saying, his time came, the Lord sent Moses to raise up Joseph to lead, have Joshua lead his people to the promised land. Moses got us out. Joshua was supposed to take it from the time he got out of Egypt and take us to the promised land. Go ahead.
It's the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 1. Now, after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass that the Lord spake unto Joshua, the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now, therefore, arise.
So the Lord is speaking to Joshua, saying, Moses, my servant is dead. What?
Now, therefore, arise.
Now rise. Meaning, there's no leader, and I'm passing this torch over to you, and it was an order. It wasn't no, I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm not doing that order. It was an order. Joshua, Slakia. Now arise. See, the thing is, being a leader, you don't have options. You know what I'm saying? You don't have options. You don't make options. You take orders and you make things that must be done, you do it. Period, point blank. And when you're rebellious to the order the Lord's give you, you end up like that group you just said. You end up like being humiliated and disgusting like Kirk Franklin. You end up like these people, like so many of our generation listen to Gucci. He lead all these young people, and now look at it. Not saying it's right. I don't give a damn about it, but that is how the leaders portray themselves in this world. Again, the Lord told him to arise. Go ahead.
Go over this Jordan, that and all this people unto the land which I do give to them.
So go over the Jordan. Go over the Jordan River. Now go ahead.
Even to the children of Israel. Every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that have I given unto you, as I said unto Moses, from the wilderness and this Lebanon, even unto the great river, the river Euphrates.
All right. Skip down to go to 5.
God. Verse 5. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life.
So the Lord said, he give you order to arise, and no man would be able to stand before thee in all of your life. That's the same thing Moses had to go through. Moses had a speech impediment. So many people wanted to rebel against Moses. Even Pharaoh, his troop, his band came up against Moses. But what Moses did, Moses still took that order and he went out there and did what he was supposed to do. Moses got that first wave out the way of coming out of Egypt. Now, he's telling Joshua the same thing. Rise, go lead these people and go across the Jordan. Because Moses had to send our people through the Red Sea. Joshua got to send us through the Jordan River. Go ahead.
God, as I was with Moses, so I will be with thee.
So Moses told you, and I'm telling you, when I was with Moses, Moses was straight. Now you follow what I say and you do exactly what I told you to do. Go ahead.
God, I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. Be strong and of a good courage.
Be strong and of a good courage. That good courage, be strong even when you don't want to do it. Even when the odds look like there ain't no winning. Even if it look like we ain't going to make it over the Jordan River or whatever's going on in your life. Whether you can't make it to Passover. Whether your wife or your husband, you know what I'm saying, they on your last goddamn nerve. Your kids in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You're having oughts with your parents and your brothers and your sisters. You be strong and you continue to serve the Lord. You have good courage. And having good courage is going to, I ain't say have everybody fall to your feet, but it's going to work its way out, work itself out. Why? It's because you're being strong, which was an order, and have courage. Even if you look like you're a coward and you look shameful, have courage and goddamn do the job. Do what you're supposed to do. Go ahead.
For unto this people shalt thou divide for an inheritance the land which I swear to their fathers to give them. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law.
All right. Only be thou strong and courageous. Go ahead.
Which Moses, my servant,
No. Start from thou. So like I'll mess you up. That thou
mayest observe to do according to all the law.
Okay, so Moses, I forgot what chapter it was in when Moses did with the 10 commandments. He came out with the 10 commandments, which is more than that, but that's not the topic. Now we can't get into that.
Oh, we'll say Exodus 20.
Go ahead and pull it. Hold that one and pull that. So the Lord is telling Joshua, you know what I'm saying, to do all the commandments, serve and do all the commandments. So what he's saying is be perfect. Do what I tell you to do. Don't hate your brother. Don't just be out here unaliving and lusting and stealing and doing it. Follow these commandments. That's what the Lord is telling Joshua to do. Why? It's because he's the leader. And the people are following Joshua because he's a leader. They look at him as if he's a figure, somebody who's going to keep me alive, somebody who's going to tell me to do the right thing and you know what I'm saying, keep my family safe even when I'm not in the atmosphere or in the midst of everything. If your leader, according to the Bible, is weak, then you're weak. If your leader, according to the Bible, is a lustful sexual deviant, then you're a lustful sexual deviant. And we can see it again with these groups. If your leader is a thief, you are a thief or a liar or a whore or a bastard, whatever you want to be. Whatever your leader is, that's what you are, whether it's righteous or unrighteous. Because why? It's because your job for your leader is to lead you, teach you, judge you, correct you. You know what I'm saying? Press certain issues, protect you, go to war with and for you. You got that?
God.
Go ahead. Let's get that Moses.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse 1. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Right.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
So all this, everything going all the way down is going to be where Moses, you know what I'm saying, had the 10 commandments. That's 12. You go back. All of that is where Moses is going to have, written down the 10 commandments. And what the Lord is telling Joseph again, start from there again, verse 7.
God. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 1 and verse 7. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses, my servant, commanded thee.
So again, the Lord passed the torch. The Lord is still showing, you know what I'm saying, that respect to Moses, because he said, well, Moses commanded thee. The Lord gave it to Moses, and he commanded Joshua to do exactly what Moses written down. The same thing with the ISUPK. It been passed down through the 7 heads to Priest Ariat to Commander General Yohana, all the way down the ranks. That is the rank and order system. And brothers really got an issue with that, and a lot of sisters got an issue that I answer to a captain or a higher ranking officer, whether it's one rank or same rank, 1 rank or 10 ranks. They have an issue with it. Why? You know why? Go ahead.
I think it's because they're not used to, like in the world, they're not used to like our people having a functional like organization. Because like it's real easy to, I can follow Esau because he's been prospering for centuries, But with our people, it's like, I don't know,
right? For
some reason.
And it's crazy you say that. It's a heavy point, because when you got niggas today, blacks and browns today, who go to work. They'll go there. You got black men and brown men and women who go to work, and they'll sit there and slave 10, 12, 15, 16 hours for a devil, whether you kicking them in the ass, whatever. But as soon as everybody hear about a promotion, guess what they do? Tighten up. They tightening up. Now they putting on the white face. You know what I'm saying? Now they doing all of this and that. Just why? It's so they can be like the oppressor. But the issue is, going back to what you're saying, the issue is because they don't want to be governed. They want to feel as if I'm the man, I can do what I want. I got my own mindset. I could be my own leader in my own way. I could start my own camp the way I want to start it. But that was a commandment that the Lord told Joshua to follow exactly what Moses did. That was passed down the ranks. Nigga, you ain't been passed the rank. You ain't been passed nothing. You stole the truth and did your own thing. That's what you done. You stole whatever the ISUPKT. You ran off and did your own camp. And then turn around and you pass it on 2 or 3 of these break-off camps. You have not been passed down this truth. You're a thief. And you're disgusting even more so to say because you don't have the full truth. What you done was take the part of the truth that you like and you created your own opinions and truth according to it and try to ram them together. That's no different than John the Baptist. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just saying I'm glad you like brought that up because like you say they took a little bit. It's like that's how they get people in a little bit. It's like, oh, well, that is true a little bit. But then if you hear some doctrines, man, some of these camps, man, they just be off the wall with their shit.
I'm glad you say that. Hold that. Go to Proverbs 29:12. God. Because a lot of, what I'm saying, not a lot of us. I'm saying a lot of us that's collectively, not to school, but a lot of us in the world just believes that anybody has strong words or it seems like they know anything. That's who we need to follow and that's who we need to listen to. But we still fail our grandparents not to let them know that they waste their life following the Martin Luther King dream. They waste their life paying the lights in the church, and Joel Osteen shut the damn door when COVID came. You got pastors buying jets. Matter of fact, Tyler Perry, man, Josiah, man. Tyler Perry beating these sisters so much and he's so disgusting. Tyler Perry got the most expensive RC airplane hangars. He got a hangar just for RC airplane that's bigger than some of these mansion houses. He got RC airplanes that's $600,000, $700,000. It's big as the damn limo. And these are the people we listen to. We forgot to tell our people they wasted their life. Go ahead.
Like that sound like what's that preacher's name? Kenneth Copeland. Like, I don't know if y'all seen that interview with the news reporter pulled up.
He got that jet.
Yeah. He was so nervous, man.
Yeah, but you seen that damn devil in him.
That's probably where people like Tyler Perry they get it from. They get that influence from.
And in the way he looked at that reporter, he looked at her like, bleep if you don't shut the bleep up. If you don't shut up. That's how he was looking like, don't draw no attention to what I'm buying. Worry about the interview. That's what he was looking at.
It's like you said, but man, you can see the demon all in his
exactly.
eyes. He didn't want to be exposed.
Exactly. He was disgusted. I want to be surprised that woman don't got a job. Go ahead.
God, there's the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 12. And it reads,
read it clearly for him.
John, it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 12. If a ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked.
Some of his servants.
All his servants
just
are
one
wicked.
or two.
All his servants are wicked.
So y'all rulers, which is your pastors, your celebrities, your streamers, your damn your Muslim imam, all of those are y'all rulers. And when they listen to the lies according to who you are and according to what the Bible is actually saying, when they listen to those, guess what? You followers are just no different than them. What are they? All their followers what?
All his servants are wicked.
All of you are wicked. And it's not your fault at an extent. The fault is your leaders should be leading you the right way. And when they're not leading you the right way, all of you are wicked. Oh, get rid of that man. He ain't got no job. And now she out here whoring trying to get her bills paid. You know what I'm saying? Damn these bees. You can have them all you want and then throw sisters away. That's what our leaders teach us. That's what our rulers, whether it's parents, gang banging OGs or whatever y'all want to be called. You know what I'm saying? Pastors, you know what I'm saying? Actors, musicians. That's what all your rulers say. And guess what? We being sheep is the reason why we fail, because we think this is right. Let's talk about drill, folks. Them sticks, hammers, and ladders. Let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, hitting the bee, throwing her out. You know what I mean? Popping a Xan in the perk. Let's do this. And we look at it like that's golden. Let's be like the mafia, the mob. Let's be like, you know what I mean, the triads. Let's be like these people. These are all rulers. That's why Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians fail. because we fail not only ourselves, but we fail as men to lead our people. Just because you're a man that stand up with his swing between your legs don't make you a man. It's still a child. And we all start off as a child. When you come back here, you could be 40 years old. You come back here, you're going to start off as a baby. You could be 65, 10 years old. We got 20-year-old men in here that are older than 50-year-old men in here. Not because of their age, it's because of their wisdom. And that's what's most important. And that's what's given through the Bible. Go ahead. Read that one more time.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 12. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked.
So if a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants is wicked. I mean, what more is there to say? What more is there to say? I mean, go back to Joshua, man.
God.
Oh, I think that verse. You start at verse 7.
God. It's the book of Joshua, chapter 1 and verse 7. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses, my servant, commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left.
So don't go left. Don't go right. You stay straight and you do exactly what you was told to do. Don't switch up. Don't bend it. Don't try to, polish it up to where it look good. No, you stay straight. Don't turn right. Don't turn left. Go ahead.
That thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest.
All right, keep on.
This book of law, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
So it should not leave your mouth. It should not leave whatever you doing, whatever you teach it. This law should not leave. Go ahead.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
So make sure you just following these laws. It is hard at first, but you just make sure you follow. You take a heed. When you come to a stumbling block, you go to your leader, the highest ranking man over you. You know what I'm saying? You go to them and you seek correction. We got brothers that actually call older, wise brothers like, hey, man, I'm having this issue. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers had, addictions coming in. Porn, women, weed. What else we got? I mean, video. I mean, whatever. We all had something we had to get counsel from brother, higher ranking brothers. And still to this day, even if it's not an addiction, brothers will call and be like, hey, I got a question on this. What should I do? Or I'm battling this. What should I do? Or somebody else battling this, but they don't feel comfortable talking. So what should we do? What you got?
Oh, no, I was just going to say, like food too. Like food. Me, I can't stop eating.
Food, see? Brothers, it don't matter what it is. If it's something, if you know it's a flaw or you want something to change for the better, brothers ain't shameful to go and talk about it. But you know who is shameful? The Christian church. You can't go to your pastor, Josiah, and be like, hey, bro, I'm 300 in a hole with my life. My life getting cut off tomorrow. Pastor going to say, you better pray. You better pray. The pastor ain't going to have no outlet. The pastor ain't going to say, well, why are you 300? Or what is your money going to? Or what has happened for you to be this and that? Pastor ain't going to ask. He's going to say, pray on it. Why? It's because you're ruler. That's your ruler. In the same way he's wicked, all his servants is wicked. So now when you actually in need for assistance or help, who do you go to? You resorting to selling dope, selling box, prostituting your kid to pay your light bill, stealing meat out the grocery store, or having a crackhead steal meat out the grocery store so you can pay this and still have groceries in the house. That's what you got to go through because your ruler is wicked. That's what's making you wicked. Go to verse. Go to chapter 2, verse 20. Joshua.
God.
Oh, was that all on that precept?
All
right, go ahead.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
See, don't turn to the right or left. If you do exactly what you're ordered, and be strong and courageous, you're going to have success. And when I say success, and the Bible's not talking about success like you're going to make $1 million or you're going to have a white picket fence with, the most beautiful family and a pet dog. The Bible's not talking about that. The Bible is talking about a strong and wealthy, meaning rich as in spirit family. You'll be a great leader, a strong leader. You know what I'm saying? A drug-free leader. Whether it's a male, female, child, whatever. You'll have the right words to say certain things when it's time. You'll know how to govern yourself in public and have some type of discipline. You know what I'm saying? You'll know how to talk to women, or women will know how to respond to men. Women will know how to dress themselves. Men will know how to address certain things. That's the thing. So when you'll be prosperous in other categories that ain't talking about money, even when it comes to the kingdom of heaven that's in this school right now that we build, you'll be prosperous in this school. The generals, captains, sisters, and all of us will know these brothers is good for something. This brother right here, he's good at Shamar. This brother's a good teacher. Hell, Captain Azari, a good debater. Brother, real strong with the precept. You know what I'm saying? Like General Muhammad, he's a mastermind when it comes to these councils and stuff. You will prosper in these areas that the Lord sees best fit for you. Prospering in the world with a money and chain, that ain't nothing. That's just success without, excuse me. Let me make sure I say it right because I heard it before. That's success without, the word come back to me. It'll come back to me. But it's just basically success without reason. You got success in the world for what reason? No reason. If you ain't giving back to the hood, getting these kids parents off of crack. You have success without reason. But the success and wealthiness we got here is being poor and can get these kids' parents off of crack. Being poor and can get poor people from being homeless. We can battle the government and being poor to where another brother won't get shot down in the hood. That's the richness that we got in the school. We have more riches than Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather don't even got all the money, don't even know what to do with it. Look at it. Go ahead. What you got?
I got a precept.
Go ahead, read it. Let me hear it.
Mark 8:36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul?
What shall profit a man if he gain the whole world? Like I said, Floyd Mayweather got 10 Bentleys, all the years, all the ranges, whatever. But still, he will put, I'm going to say this for, I can't say that because they're going to clip us this. He going to put the Magunda, or y'all like to say Star of David, on, not to support us. And then him and all of us, he put the Star of David on to support them, bombing these Gazans, bombing people on the Gaza. He has all this success, but what is he doing with it? What is he doing with it? Jay-Z got all this success. What is he doing with it? What is he doing? Even with J. Cole, and I love J. Cole. He got all this success, but what is he doing with it? Because you ride with a Honda, nigga, you got a Honda. But what are you doing with the funds that you actually got to provide for the nation? Nothing. They all talk about, they always talk about blacks get together and start their own basketball, NFL. God damn any of that. Why don't y'all niggas put your money together and buy some land in Wisconsin or Montana or take over Utah or South Dakota where the U.S. is up for grabs. So you're rich without any reasoning. Period. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Book of Joshua, chapter 2, verse.
Chapter 2, verse 22. Slide. So you just rich without any reasoning. You know how many people unalive themselves because they got so much money? You know what I'm saying? Still unalive themselves with so much money, and then people got so much money and get unalived by other people. We got Michael Jackson, we got Prince, Kurt Cobain, we got Jimi Hendrix. All these people had all this money, and I mean, y'all know these old people that XX. You know what I mean? I mean, goddamn, what's the name? My boy Pop Smoke. I mean, all these people. What's the other cat? With the glasses. He got shot over there in Cali. At the chicken and waffle spot. PNB Rock. All this money for what? Either you're gonna be unalive or you're gonna unalive yourself. So you're rich without reason. Why? It's because your riches doesn't mean anything. What is it for a man to prosper? You know what I'm saying? In the world and loses what?
His soul.
And loses soul. Whether it's taken from you or you give it up. But in here, we not doing that. We ain't doing that. Why? It's because we understand that we have to fight with our brother for our brother so he can live. Go ahead.
God, it's the book of Joshua, chapter 2 and verse 22. And it reads, and they went and came unto the mountain and abode there 3 days until the pursuers were returned. And the pursuers sought them throughout all the way, but found them not. So the two men returned and descended from the mountain and passed over and came to Joshua, the son of Nun, and told him all things that befell them. And they said unto Joshua, truly, the Lord hath delivered into our hands all the land, for even all the inhabitants of the country do faint because of us.
Good. That's it. All right. So just the gist of what he just read, those two men that fled over into the mountain and was hiding from the band, those two men actually snuck into the city to scout out. They were spies. They snuck into the city to scout it out. And what happened was they came across a woman. I forgot what the tribe was, but came across a woman. And this woman from the other nation actually hid them in there. And when they came to look for, those two spies, she snuck them up on the roof and hid them up under some fabric. And when they hid under fabric, she went and spoke to these people, basically said, I don't know where they at. But she also came back to these spies and told them, look, we heard about the Lord splitting the Red Sea. And when she heard about it, that whole city was up in an uproar because they knew they were next. And only thing she asked was, can you spare me, my mother, father? And I think she said they goods. These spies gave her grace and said, since you know what I'm saying, since you did what you did, we gonna give you grace. But if you say something, you already know how, you know what I want to say. Like, just keep your mouth shut or lay down, get down or lay down. And that's how they fled up on that hill. And then people went to go chase them. So when they came back to Joshua, that's what they told Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying all of this was given into our hand. Why? Because they took an order from Joshua. If they imagine they went down there to be spies and said, nigga, you crazy. Nowadays, like, man, I'm not going out there with no stick. I ain't kicking no doors for you. Now let me hold the iron. You go in there and I hold the iron. Imagine they said that, pumped out last minute in that city, and they was hung right there hanging off that capsule in front of everybody. But what they did, they went in there and they actually trust us here. And is the precept saying, basically, if you paraphrase, if you follow the Lord, you know what I'm saying, and make your enemies, your enemies basically will serve you. Just paraphrase. If y'all go find the precept, let me get it. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to ask if you want me to, because the reason why I stopped is because it goes into the next chapter 3, but I was going to ask if you want me to read 1 to 5 of chapter 3.
Go ahead. Let me hear.
The book of Joshua, chapter 3, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And Joshua rose early in the morning, and they removed from Shittim and came to Jordan, he and all the children of Israel, and lodged there before they passed over. And it came to pass, after 3 days, that the officers went through the host, and they commanded the people, saying, when ye see the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God, and the priests, the Levites, bearing it, then ye shall remove from your place and go after it. Yet there shall be a space between you and it, about 2,000 cubits by measure. Come not near unto it.
And why not come near unto it? Who knows? Go ahead.
It wasn't that time yet, and the order wasn't given to do it.
Oh. No. Why not come near the Ark of the Covenant? Why not touch it? Why not come near it?
Because the order wasn't given?
You'll die.
Oh, yeah, that's like.
I forgot what the brother's name was, but he actually touched the ark when it was about to fall. And instead of just letting it fall, he touched it, he died. That's why it's saying don't come near it. Go ahead.
That ye may know the way by which ye must go, for ye have not passed this way heretofore. And Joshua said unto the people, sanctify yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you.
So why is Joshua saying sanctify yourself? Anybody know? Or anybody know what sanctify means?
To purify?
I mean, damn near perfect.
Oh, sanctify means to be, to set apart as holy, purify or consecrate for a sacred purpose.
All right, both of y'all basically on the same thing. Basically, get yourself together, clean yourself up, get it together. Whatever you got going on right now, we going out there, get it together now before we head out there. It's just like when we say our prayers before we go to camp. You know what I'm saying? Like, we say it here because when we go out there, we don't even know we're going to make it home. So clean yourself up now before we go across this river. Because whatever we going through this river on the other side, it's going to show. Go ahead. Oh, you got that precept? No, it's 12. It's my dog on. Wait up.
Con. And Joshua spake unto the priest, saying, take up the ark of the covenant and pass over before the people. And they took up the ark of the covenant and went before the people. And the Lord.
No, we good. Yeah, that's all we need. So go back to Joshua 1, verse 9, and you're gonna read the 18.
Con. It's the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 9. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. Verse 10. Then Joshua commanded the officers.
Joshua did what?
Commanded the officers of
Joshua
the people.
commanded the officers. The officers is people with rank. Joshua is the head nigga in charge, and he telling the officers to go ahead.
Commanded the officers of the people, saying, pass through the host and command the people, saying, prepare you victuals.
So Joshua is telling the officers to command the people. See, this is the rank and order structure. This is how the Lord works. This is how something is going to be successful, like your $1 million CEO. You got the CEO, co-CEO, then you got everybody down the rank all the way to the first hire. I mean, the last hire, most recent hire. That's how you successful. Is a head, is a rank and order, just like it's Lord, Christ, man, woman. And what people don't realize, again, going back to these Passovers at home, yeah, you run your household. You the man of the house. But nigga, who telling you what the hell to do? Who telling you to goddamn get them fringes off your shirt? Who telling you to stop being a Roman lion to that woman in them and stop lying to her? You know what I'm saying? Like, who telling, just period. Who telling, why you telling that woman she can't wear pants? Instead of getting correction, you going, you know what I'm saying, when a woman on her, you know what I'm saying, her issue, why you got her sleeping on the floor? Why she can't have a towel and lay on the towel in the bed with you? Why? Because you don't have a goddamn leader. You're weak. Doing that to a woman makes you feel strong. But then when you come across real niggas like us in the UPK, we shame you. Not intentionally, we shame you because is your blank showing. Your breasts are out. Let me say that. I think that's a better way of saying what I want to say. Is that better? You think so? Okay. Yeah, so, and you come across us like we wrong you on a battle tooth and nail. It's not you battling us. It's the fact that you feel convicted because that's not what the word is saying. And now you finally been put in order. You've been put in order by the rank of the school, by the rank of the Most High, by the rank under Christ, under Commander Jerry Hunter, and so on and so forth. Now you're being put into order. You know what I'm saying? Like the same way you won't have rulership over your house, you're never going to have rulership over your house if you're not in the school, especially if you're trying to say you're an Israelite. You'll never have rulership over your house. What you have to do is have people sign NDAs to where they don't tell what's going on in your house or in your school. You're not a man. Yep. Real quick, you're not a man. If we're wrong any way, shape, or form in this school, nigga, you not saying. I'm saying if you in the school and you take it to the internet, then that's your ass. But what I'm saying is, if you leave the school, you can say whatever you want to say on the internet, and we not gonna charge you, take you to court, none of that. But you know who is? The same people that you sign these NDAs with, the same women that you try to rule over with and have no authority, she gonna put your ass on child support. She gonna go be a whore or sleep with your brother in your same school. Why? It's because you want to be the head nigga in charge, and you ain't even the head of yourself. You got dreads. Who just raised their hand? You?
Yeah, let me select.
Go ahead.
I had a precept. You had mentioned something about correction. I had a precept for that.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 27:5. Open rebuke is better than secret love.
Boom. So I ain't gonna tell you wrong. You ain't gonna tell me I'm wrong. We just gonna goddamn, hey nigga, it ain't nothing. Bro, you a drug addict. You an alcoholic. You a cancer smoking patient. Sis, I hate to say it, but you're acting like a whore. You're too promiscuous. You're male and female, your children are bad. I mean, you know, it's best for it to be put on the forefront instead of me saying I love you. Now I'm looking at you knowing you're embarrassed because everybody else looking at the flaw that you got. Well, what are we supposed to do? But you know what your pastor do? Hey, you know that nigga still smoke. I'm gonna tell his wife. And guess what's gonna happen? He gonna have your rib or your ceiling bent over in his office. So that's what they do. Am I lying about anything? Am I lying anyway? Am I lying about anything?
No, sir.
But that's what they're gonna do. Why? It's because you think you're a leader when you're not. You're still that baby who needs milk. Simple. Go ahead.
God, oh God. Pass through the host and command the people, saying, prepare you victuals. For within 3 days ye shall pass over this Jordan to go in to possess the land which the Lord your God giveth you to possess. Verse 12. And the Reubenites and the Gadites.
Reuben is Simeon. You got Gadites, which is, you know what I'm saying? Gadites is Gad. Go ahead.
And
Reubenites, not Simeon. Seminole Indians. Gadites is, you know what I'm saying, just Native Americans. I said that all wrong. Go ahead.
And to the Reubenites and to the Gadites and to half the tribe of Manasseh.
And the Manasseh is Cubans. Go ahead.
Spake Joshua, saying, remember the word which Moses the servant of the Lord commanded you, saying, the Lord your God hath given you rest, and hath given you this land, your wives, your little ones.
See, I want y'all to not y'all see it, but for y'all online, I want y'all to actually see that everything that's saying in this first portion of this chapter is constantly the Lord saying, Joshua, remember what Moses did. Joshua saying, y'all remember what Moses did. It's always going down the ranks, and when Joshua speaks, he's speaking back up the ranks. Again, for y'all faith Israelites, when y'all at home, who are you going to tell your son? What these niggas do, bro, they'll tell their son, we got to do this and do that. Why? It's because Hosea said it. Because Joshua and the Lord said it. This and that, this and that. I'm going to tell my son everything, but who do I answer for when I don't understand the precept? I lie. That's what they do. They lie. That's why these pastors are wicked and they followers is wicked. If I don't know the precept, I'm going to lie about it. Or I'm going to go to another liar and he going to lie to me about it. I'm going to teach my son that lie instead of going to somebody who actually knows. Just like I said, the Lord was talking about Moses to Joshua. When Joshua talked to the people, he talking about Moses, and it goes down the ladder and back up the ladder. It ain't never the Lord saying this and then listen to Joshua. No, Joshua, listen to what Moses said. Tell these people this. Go ahead.
John, verse 14. Your wives, your little ones.
Oh, read back up a little bit. I just missed the portion. Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 13. Remember the word which Moses, the servant of the Lord, commanded you, saying, the Lord your God hath given you rest, and have given you this land. Verse 14, your wives, your little ones, and your cattle shall remain in the land which Moses gave you on this side Jordan. But ye shall pass before your brethren armed, all the mighty men of Valor, and help them. Verse 15, until the Lord have given your brethren rest, as he hath given you, and they also have possessed the land which the Lord your God giveth them. Then ye shall return unto the land of your possession and enjoy it, which Moses, the Lord's servant, gave you on this side, Jordan, toward the sunrise.
See, when we do these things, the Lord will start off with something so small. And this is how you know this is our book. So like, this is how you know this is our book. When I'm going to ask one of y'all, it don't matter. If you was at your slave farm, anybody in the world, and they said 3 things, any black or brown person, and you said 3 things, how can we build a nation? What's the 3 things they're going to say? It don't matter, whoever answers. What?
Unity.
1.
They're gonna say, let's start our own business and our own black. They're probably gonna bring up the Black Wall Street. Like, remember Black Wall Street? We was doing it till they came and took everything. We could do that again. That's the most common thing.
That's 1. Go ahead.
Aside from unity, they would say like separate from other nations.
Okay, 2. Go ahead. I gotta make y'all think, bro. Y'all gonna be troopers in office one day. Go ahead.
Somebody got to lead. Responsible.
So that's your 3. You got 2 more.
Leave. Get out of America
and go where?
Back to Africa.
You got, no, I'm saying that's what they say.
What they would say. It's like,
give me 1
more. Get rid of the drug dealers.
Go ahead. Last 1.
Oh, I think was gonna say like get rid of like any wicked thing that would like harm the community. So like sisters or brothers doing some.
All right. Read that last portion you just said because it's so simple. You know what I'm saying? This is how you're gonna have a nation. Go ahead. Because I just said it earlier. I don't know if y'all caught it, but I kind of spit it out when I was talking about black celebrities. Go ahead.
Until the Lord have given your brethren rest, as he has given you, and they also have possessed the land which the Lord your God giveth them. Then ye shall return to the land of your possession and enjoy it, which Moses, the Lord's servant, gave you on this side Jordan toward the sunrise.
So now reading that again, what is one thing to where we can start off of? It just said it right here in the passage. The Lord will give you what as what's your possession?
Your land.
Land. So that's where I'm getting at. So that's how you know, because even more mature black and brown people gonna say, man, we got to start farming. We got to come together, get a farm. Like you always gonna hear money, you know what I'm saying? Some type of government, military, farming, whatever. And this is what the Lord is saying. If you just get this land, everything else is you gonna possess it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna enjoy it. But how can I enjoy just a piece of land? Why? It's because that land is what's gonna be the start of all of it. After you follow and do what I say, this land, you good from here. Go ahead.
We just got a comment on Loyalty T7 said land as well.
See? Land. So that's the start of it right there. That's why earlier I was saying you're wealthy without reason. All that money y'all got, send it to South Dakota for all the niggas in black, or Montana or Wisconsin. Like all the America's for sale. Put that money up and get some land for the black folks. All you got to do is follow what the Lord said. Bring your ass into school. Damn the money. You gonna have the money. The money's gonna be you. Hell, you a billionaire. You pay your time. You're gonna be still comfortable and better off, even though you got $1 billion. Your life gonna be better with or without $1 billion because you in the school. Ain't nobody gonna break you like the purple guy. Go ahead, verse 16.
Joshua chapter 1, verse 16. Mm-hmm. And they answered Joshua, saying, all that thou commandest us, we will do. Mm-hmm. And whithersoever thou sendest us, we will go. According as we hearken unto Moses and all his things.
Again, it's going right back up. Joshua slide. Joshua. The same way Joshua told them, you know what I'm saying, if they follow with the Lord, he'll give them the land. Joshua mentioned the Lord. But then all the way back down the ranks again, these people talking about, yeah, we're going to listen to Moses. Why? It's because they talking to Joshua and it's going right back up the rank. It's a ranking order. Go ahead.
So will we hearken unto Salakia. So will we hearken unto thee. Only the Lord thy God be with thee, as he was with Moses. Whosoever he be that doth rebel against thy commandment.
Hold on, slide. Now, this is where that John 3:16 garbage comes in. Excuse me, it's not garbage, but rhetoric y'all make up. These are the children of Israel that came out of Egypt that are now crossing the Jordan. We know Israelites are black and brown people. Y'all say Middle Eastern. We know who these people are. But the priest said, whosoever that he does rebel against, that verse 18, he's saying whosoever rebels, whosoever, meaning any of you niggas right here in this pit right here, in this valley, you know what I'm saying, by this Jordan River, any of y'all rebel. Go ahead.
God, whosoever he be that doeth rebel against thy commandments.
Against the commandments that who written? Moses. If you go against this, that my father, you know what I'm saying, or my leader, my counselor, my guidance, if you go against it, then
and will not hearken to thy words in all that thou commandest him, he shall be put to death.
You ain't getting time out. You're getting put to death. You're getting put to death. Today we don't do that because, you know what I'm saying, the Lord said vengeance is his, and we can't do this in this world. I didn't even say this world. In this world and in America. We can't do it here. But if you don't want to listen to the Lord, guess who is going to do it? The white man. You're going to get a knee on your neck. You're going to be strung out on fentanyl or crack. Or you're going to be some type of prostitute that, you know, fall to your wits. You know what I'm saying? Due to disease and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Die of stress, high blood pressure, heart disease. You know what I'm saying? Because of shrimp, crab, and lobster and pork. You don't want to follow the law. We ain't going to do it. The Lord going to do it firsthand, or you're going to send them devils out there under the police force, the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? We know who they is to do it for them because you didn't want to listen. Go ahead.
Only be strong and of a good courage.
Be strong. Fight through whatever you don't want to do that you have to do. Be courageous and do whatever you have to do. Let me get chapter 5, verse 1.
God. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 5 and verse 1. And it came to pass when all the kings of the Amorites, which were on the side of Jordan westward, and all the kings of the Canaanites, which were by the sea, heard that the Lord had dried up the waters of Jordan from before the children of Israel until we were passed over, that their heart melted, neither was their spirit in them anymore because of the children of Israel. And at that time the Lord said unto Joshua, make these sharp knives and circumcise again the children of Israel the second time. And Joshua made him sharp knives and circumcised the children of Israel at the hill of the foreskins. And this is the cause why Joshua did circumcise all the people that came out of Egypt that were males, even all the men of war, died in the wilderness by the way after they came out of Egypt. Now all the people that came out were circumcised, but all the people that were born in the wilderness by the way that they came forth out of Egypt, them they had not circumcised. For the children of Israel walked 40 years in the wilderness, till all the people that were men of war, which came out of Egypt, were consumed, because they obeyed not the voice of the Lord.
Because they what?
Obeyed not the voice of the Lord.
All the men of war. It don't matter what type of gangster you is. It don't. It don't matter if you Gucci. It don't matter if you got damn whoever, whatever gangster you just think the most gangster nigga ever. It don't matter what type of man of war you are. The Lord has a way of sifting you out and unaliving you. Period. It don't matter how big and brolic you is or how nice you is with the hammer. You can't run from the Lord. Period. Go ahead.
Unto whom the Lord sware that he would not show them the land, which the Lord sware unto their fathers, that he would give us a land that floweth with milk and honey. And
all right, so that's good. So let me get Amos 3 and 12. So now we about to roll into Samuel after this. Amos 3 and 12. So what we got to understand is we have a ranking order in the school. We have a ranking order in the school. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you keep order, and that's how you keep things, you know what I'm saying, alive. Because if everybody was just wanting to be the chief, then we're failed. And that's the issue. We understand we don't have a personal life in this school. Our personal life is the school. And whatever we do in the school is going to reflect our household. Well, our household is not supposed to reflect the school. The school reflects your household. You can't say you all for something, all for black people trying to be the wisest or the baddest and this and that, and then you go home, your wife hitting you upside your goddamn head with a pan and throwing you out every week. Or you busting her goddamn nose and abusing them kids. You can't say that. Or you being lazy doing whatever you got to do, whether it's going to work, whatever. You can't act like you this at home and then come here. Because whatever you do in the school, your household reflects on it. If you lax in the school or at your job, your house gonna reflect on it. You know how? Because you get suspended at work. Then they start deducting your pay or not giving you your bonus or whatever the case may be. And guess what? That affects your household. Just like this is our household. If this house ain't straight, then our homes ain't straight. If our brothers and sisters in here ain't straight, then our wives and kids at home ain't straight. The school reflects your household. And if your household is tore up, it's because you ain't putting enough work, or it's because you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing in secret. Go ahead.
God. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 12.
And real quick, and a lot of y'all ain't gonna hear this, but this precept gonna tell you, because I'm no fool, because I take heed to what the Bible's saying. But let's hear what the Bible's saying.
God, it's the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 12. Thus saith the Lord, as the shepherd taketh out the mouth of the lion 2 legs, or a piece of an ear, so shall the children of Israel be taken out that dwell in Samaria.
Now read it again, read it slowly for me.
John, this is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 12. Thus saith the Lord, as the shepherd taketh out of the mouth
we
know
what a shepherd is, correct? Everybody know what a shepherd is? Well, somebody just yell out, what's a shepherd?
It's someone that tends the sheep and manages the sheep.
Okay, the perfect sheep. Tends them, lead them, whatever. Go ahead. So as the shepherd
taketh out of the mouth of the lion 2 legs.
So what the shepherd is taking out of a lion's mouth, we all know is a beast in the field. When we walk out these doors, you got lions, gators, crocs, hyenas, everything outside this door. But everything in here is a sheep. And we have to be a shepherd for the people that's out there, because that flock and those sheep out there are, you know what I'm saying, they soon or possibly can become victim to these lions and every other beast out there. So as the shepherd is taking, go ahead.
Taketh out of the mouth of the lion 2 legs.
2 legs. That's 2 body parts. Go ahead.
Or a piece of an ear.
And a piece of an ear. So everybody is not going to believe that they won't be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Even if a shepherd is trying to tell you and trying to tend to the sheep, a shepherd can't save all the sheep from those lions and them beasts out there. Only some parts of the body, that's with the 2 legs and the ear. Some of the body is going to listen, but all the body is not going to listen. Also, the rest of the body is going to fall victim to them lions out there and whatever other beasts is out there. The shepherd is just doing what he's supposed to do. It's to protect the flock. Go ahead.
God. So shall the children.
One more thing. Matter of fact, go ahead. I'll say that.
So shall the children of Israel be taken out that dwell in Samaria.
And again, a sheep is gullible, is weak, is tender, has no understanding of nothing. Just like we are today before we find the truth. I could smoke weed, you know what I'm saying? It's medicine. Then turn around, you find out it's damn lean in it. Or somebody done lace that shit with PCP, fentanyl. Because we sheep out here saying, oh, the Lord made it. Look right here in Genesis and don't have an understanding. We sheep, so we stray away to the line. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to sleep with a woman one time. I just want to, you know what I mean? She seems sweet, and then you get burnt. And you run off one and you get your head kicked in like the dude on Menace Society. Because you want to sleep with a woman and run off with her. Because you a sheep. And when the shepherd's actually trying to protect you and protect the sheep, a sheep, you always got to tend to a sheep. In the morning, night, dawn, middle of the night, you got to tend to the sheep, because all it takes is one little gap, one little hole in the fence is for a sheep to run through there. And now you got to, you know what I'm saying, seek out where the sheep are going. Go ahead.
So shall the children of Israel be taken out that dwell in Samaria.
So and that's the same thing with Israel that would be taken out. That's dwelling in Samaria, dwelling in Babylon, dwelling in America, Egypt, all over. And when we try to tell you, you don't want to listen. You think your pastor or your shepherd is you think your pastor is your shepherd. But your pastor is that lion, is that beast of the field. And that's who's going to destroy you. Go ahead,
I got a question. So it says, as the shepherd taketh out of the mouth of the lion 2 legs, which makes me think like the lamb is probably halfway devoured and all that's left is the 2 legs. It says, so shall the children of Israel be taken out that dwell in Samaria. Is that saying that like most of the Israel is going to be destroyed and it's like not going to be that many left by the time they get taken out? Like what exactly does?
Like, all right, so read it one more time. Read it slow for the brother. So I can break it down.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 12. Mm-hmm. Thus saith the Lord, as the shepherd taketh out of the mouth of the lion 2 legs.
So when it's saying take it out of the mouth of the lion 2 legs, that shepherd is trying to save the sheep from being devoured from that lion. But it only got 2 legs. Go ahead.
Or a piece of an ear.
And a piece of an ear. So what it's saying is out of that whole body of that sheep, the shepherd's only able to get two legs and an ear out of it. So when you look at Israel, only if you got 100 Israelites that are sheep, and 2 of them legs could be 30 people, 5 people, and the ear can be 20 people. All 100, that whole body of them 100 people ain't gonna be saved or ain't gonna take heed and do what they supposed to do. Only them 20, 25 people or whatever number I just said is gonna be the one. The rest of them gonna get devoured by that lion. Why? Because the shepherd has to protect, but again, the sheep is either gonna listen or not. We only gonna help govern a few of that body of that 100. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, say if them 4 chairs over there, 4 people came in here, and then turn around and they talk. You know what I'm saying? We talking about whatever we talking about. We teaching them according to their vices and things, them abomination they don't like. 4 of them, 2 of them smoke weed. 1 got child support. The other one is Christian. But then the Christian lead, and then the other one, what?
One that smoke drugs and 200.
Yeah, those, the Christian and the one that do drugs, they hear it, but then turn around, they leave. We constantly giving them phone, hey, y'all good? Hey, we got class, this and that, this and that. They don't pick up, they don't respond, they don't want to listen, whatever the case may be. Then all of a sudden, one of them find out they OD, or they in the hospital, you know what I'm saying, strung out on crack or whatever the case may be. And the Christian, they just don't believe us, period. But meanwhile, they child just got abused. The two that still here is in we head. Those two right there, the two legs in the ear, that shepherd able to govern off that body. The other two, the rest of that body that didn't listen, they out there because why? A shepherd, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to listen. You're stupid. You're a sheep. You don't want to listen to a shepherd, you'll be devoured by them. But if I could say these two legs in this ear over here, I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do. Why? It's because that's who's important. I can't let all the flock get ate up by lions.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
You got more on that out? You good?
Oh, there's more.
All right.
So shall the children of Israel be taken out that dwell in Samaria.
So that's saying the same thing. Like we being here, the rest of them, y'all want to listen to America, this, that, and the third. Y'all be taken out. But the same one, the same two smokers, whatever they smoking, they still come there trying to figure it out. They have a better chance. You know what I'm saying? They can potentially be up here teaching. But the other two, wherever they at. Go to 1 Samuel, verse 9. Now we're about to transition into this is what happened when you're in rulership and you don't take heed to the Lord, as if you want to start doing your own thing. Because again, we sat here and heard that Moses, and we read Moses took the people through Egypt, even when they didn't want to listen, whatever. And we even read that a lot of them men of war died because they didn't want to listen. But then when Moses passed the torch over to Joshua, Joshua is taking heed to everything that Moses taught, and the Lord said him, listen to Moses, listen to Moses, listen to what Moses did. And Joshua was also teaching everybody, hey, listen, I'm doing what Moses did. It's a rank and order. One thing he never did was, I'm going to say, one thing Joshua never did was, I'm going to do what I want to do. Or the Lord said, don't look left or right, look straight. He never said, I'm going to do right on this side one time, and then on the second day, I'm going to look straight and do it. He made sure out of the 3 days he was there, whatever the case may be, he stayed straight and did what he was supposed to do according to the law, according to the commandment of what his father, quote unquote, Moses said. Now, this is what happened when you become great and you think you're bigger than the goddamn program and you realize you're nothing but Eddie Long. You fail and you succumb. Yeah, you succumb to your own whatever. Go ahead.
Oh, which verse?
1 Samuel 9, chapter 9, verse 15.
God, it's the book of Samuel, chapter 1 Samuel, chapter 9, and verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Lord had told Samuel in his ear a day before Saul came, saying, tomorrow about this time I will send thee a man out of the land of Benjamin, and thou shalt anoint him to be captain over my people.
So no, you hold up. So the Lord is telling Samuel, Saul is coming. He's from the tribe of Benjamin, meaning he, you know what I'm saying, he's a Haitian. Tribe of Levi, Benjamin, he's a Haitian. There's a man coming right now, and he's telling he's telling Samuel, is somebody coming to take over your place? Why? Because Samuel was getting old. He was past his, you know what I'm saying? I ain't say past his flower, but he was past his strength. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And thou shalt anoint him to be captain over my people, Israel.
And anoint him. And anoint him to do a job. Anoint. And that's the key where I want to get at. Again, a lot of you Israelites that saying y'all doing this and that, and your pastors and your women pastors and people getting baptized, you ain't been anointed getting dunked in water. You ain't been anointed starting your own camp or following after somebody who left the truth. They can't anoint you. You only can be anointed by who the Lord appointed to anoint you. And that person who was anointed you had to come down the ranks. It can't be 10 of y'all in line. The first 6 get anointed, the 7th don't, and then the 7th anointed. It don't work like that. Because anything after 6, y'all niggas is outcasts. That's all it is. You can have the information, but the Lord's not with you. Like John the Baptist. Go ahead.
That he may save my people out of the hand of the Philistines.
Mm-hmm.
For I have looked upon my people, because their cry is come unto me.
So the Lord is now sending somebody right now, like how the Lord sent Commander General Yohana to save his people. Is because the way we get unalive here, the way we mourning and in sorrow, the way the Latino brothers babies is on the border, the way what Venezuela's going through, what Cuba's going through or about to go through. All of us is going through. Benjamin, the Jamaican, just came through a storm. The Lord anointed Commander General Yohana because our cry has went up to the Lord. Not Nate Daniel and IUIC. Now, I don't even like calling these punks out, but him, the other nigga who like putting stuff up his butt from his woman. The Lord ain't called none of these niggas. Y'all are liars. And it's a problem because, again, y'all need to stop listening to smooth words. That's why we go through what we go through. Stop listening to people who sound educated and ask them and see if they really are educated. That's what you should do. Ask them, where did they get taught? What college did you go? I can't, man, Joseph, I can't go come to you and say I'm a mathematician and nigga, I can't even do long division. Because you gonna say, bro, where you get your master's from? Nah, man, I just had this book one of my brothers gave to me who was a, you know what I'm saying, got a PhD. Nigga, that don't make you, because you still don't even know the terminologies. So y'all need to vet these people and figure out who they are and where they come from.
So like it made me think of the study to show thyself approved scripture.
Exactly.
You're not gonna be able to prove yourself if you ain't studied. They're gonna see.
Exactly. Like bandwagons, for example. Perfect. That was perfect. Bandwagon. Hypothetical. I don't keep old sports. That shit, they're still trashing me for some reason. But if you had the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl versus Atlanta, and then somebody is a damn Steelers fan, all of a sudden they win and say, "Oh yeah, you know what I mean? I'm a Seahawks fan because they won." Well, who the punter is? I don't know. You at least supposed to know the second string quarterback. I don't know. Because you're a liar. You're a liar. You're an outcast. You are a follower. You're not a leader. Because a leader of somebody who's a real Seahawks fan can tell you the whole roster, tell you the history of the football. You know what I mean? The Super Bowl they went through, the drop passes of why they lost the Super Bowl that year. You know what I'm saying? Like who got pulled off a free agent or who got cut? A real Seahawks fan or a real person who's involved in a craft and they field can be able to take it. That's the heavy point. Go ahead.
God. And when Samuel saw Saul, the Lord said to him, "Behold, the man who I spake to thee of, this name shall reign over my people." Mm-hmm. Then Saul drew near to Samuel in the gate and said, "Tell me, I pray thee, where the seer's house is." All right.
Now with that, you go to chapter 10, verse 1.
God.
So this is, you go to Wild Talk. So this is where Samuel is about to anoint Saul. At this very point, Samuel is going to anoint Saul. Go ahead.
God, book of 1 Samuel, chapter 10, and verse 1. Then Samuel took a vial of oil and poured it upon his head.
A vial of oil. Like y'all see at our Sabbath service, when brothers and sisters want to get anointed, put that oil on their head, send up the prayer to the Lord. That's what's happening right now. Go ahead.
And
one more thing, Sluggy, and that's the transition over. You know what I mean? It's just, nigga, yeah, he gonna go out there and do it. When you put that oil on your head, that's your oath to the Lord. And when you break that oath, that's blood on your head. That's that transition over. You just can't say, "Hey, you got the job," and I ain't fill out an application. My W-2, I ain't put the oil on my head. Like, how you got a job and I go work you, and whatever happens to you, it is what it is. But the Lord is not like that. He's a just God. He's a righteous God. If you want this job, go ahead. But you ain't got a choice to take this job. Why? Because I want you to do it. You the best to do it right now. Right now. We're going to keep reading. Go ahead.
And said, "It is not because the Lord hath anointed thee to be captain over his inheritance."
And what was that rank again?
Captain over his inheritance.
Again, captain. You niggas at the dinner table with your wives, that's fake Israelites, ain't no captain. You're nothing. And you're my brother, but you're nothing. You're not conducive to the cause of nothing in Israel. Nothing. Period. You got dread. You wear Jordans to war. You're nothing. You got shoestrings hanging off your pants. You're nothing. You're not helping. It's like you're not helping anything at all. What are you to rank over? With the bigger piece of chicken. That's it. Your kids are hungry because you want to have rank over a piece of chicken. Granted, you do what you do in your household, but that's the only rank that you desire is to have power in your house. Why? Is because you can control that. You can't control the truth. You can control the garbage facade that you got going on. What you got up?
Oh no, I was just gonna say like some groups be like Coons and Uncle Tom. They can't handle the fact that NASA can't make it, so they let Edomites in their camp and try to justify that and stuff.
Exactly, man. Look, man, that's a whole nother topic, man. I got a cousin that I didn't even know nothing about Israelites. Nothing. I was messing with the Rastafari and stuff, and he brought out some stuff to me, which you could tell it was kind of worldly, like zodiacs and like the Last Supper had 12 disciples, and he was lining that shit up and talking about, you know what I'm saying, you count whatever your money is across the table, you know, the disciple who, I forgot who mine was, you know what I mean, I ain't getting my birthday. I'm like, oh yeah, this and that. So I started getting on YouTube and stuff, and 2016, I'm like, oh, it's a such and such group. And just throughout time, I spoke to him like 3 years ago, maybe 3 years ago when I was in Oklahoma. This nigga completely don't even believe in the Bible anymore. This nigga that do mine, he had a baby by a white woman. I ain't gonna say they had a baby by a white woman in the midst of me learning, not knowing about the truth. But then as I get into the truth and I'm teaching him, he's like, nah, that ain't what it said. This is what ain't other books said. Hold up, nigga. Hold up. You ain't talking about no other books when you was teaching me, nigga. And now when I'm in the school and I know it's only 2 books, this and apocryphal and or this with the apocryphal, it's like, now you telling me I'm wrong. We can't talk for hours now because why? You had to feed me milk. But now I got to give you milk to let you eat me. Yeah, I know how I see. Hey, let me do. So now it's like there's no conversation. There's no conversation that the brother actually desire to have. Why? Because I can't talk hours on what you taught me or what you think you know versus what I've actually been taught. Because what I've been taught then didn't line up with the Bible. You was a stepping stone to help me get my life together. Now I got to be the one to help you. Again, that goes back to shepherd can't get all the whole body of the sheep. You wasn't a shepherd. You know what I mean? I was rolling with hyenas because I was a hyena. But now it's like I'm a shepherd saving sheep from you being a hyena, because you a hyena. Somebody was about to say something. Okay, I don't know. I think I thought y'all about to say something because I had to catch myself. I'm like, yeah, I seen that one coming.
Verse 19, and Samuel answered Saul and said, I am the seer. Go up before me until the high place, where ye shall eat with me today and tomorrow. I will let thee go, and will tell thee all that is in thine heart. And as for thine asses.
Is this chapter 10, verse 1?
Oh, Slakia. Oh, chapter 10, verse 1. Oh, Slakia. So 1 Samuel chapter 10 and verse 1. Then Samuel took a vial of oil and poured it upon his head and kissed him and said,
and he did what?
And kissed him.
So this is the problem where it comes from Christian people who think they know the Bible and try to find nothing but flaws in the Bible. When it's saying kiss, it's not talking about peck on the cheeks. It's context. It ain't talking about no Catholic stuff, kiss them on the forehead or what you do with your women in secret. A kiss is nothing but a gesture. It could be a hug, tap on the shoulder, a salute, or whatever. It's just a touch. So with a lot of people that say, oh, it's a kiss, is a homosexual book, what does this mean? The issue you have is because your leader is wicked. Your ruler is wicked. If your ruler was to teach what the actual context is according to the people from this region, then you'll understand.
Like when people watch basketball, for instance, at night, let's say you shoot and you hit the backboard, they always say the ball kissed the glass. It just means two things came together. Yeah.
Even drifting cars. You know what I'm saying? When they drifting around that retaining wall or whatever, and then they bumper just gliding, actually touching the wall, gliding. They say, oh, he kissed the wall. You know what I'm saying? Or some people wreck their car, they be like, oh, I just kissed it. It's because it's a touch. It ain't you getting out, kissing the backboard or kissing the damn wall. It's a gesture. It's a tap, salute. You know what I'm saying? According to this context, it's a touch or a salute. So again, the reason why you got that ignorant mindset, why? Is because you aren't coming to the actual people who know the Bible. You're looking at it from American eye versus getting the understanding and context from the people who know the Bible and understanding the culture of the Bible from where it's from. Because again, it's a thousand ways. Like people over here say bae. They say bae as in, you know what I'm saying, they talking to their lady, this and that. but I believe it's Swedish, or it's somewhere in them white.
It's Swedish.
Yeah, Bay means poop. So we go over there and say it, and be like, "Hey, Bay, come in." They gonna be saying, "Hey, why you calling me a piece of?" You know what I mean? But then over here is a different context. So understand what the actual Bible is talking about according to the region and the nation of these people. Go ahead, start back over.
And said, "It is not because the Lord hath anointed thee to be captain over his inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
When thou art departed from me today, then thou shalt find 2 men by Rachel's sepulchre in the border of Benjamin, as them, and they will say unto thee."
Hold on, where you at? Go back to the. All right, no. We good. I just want you to hit that verse 10. So yeah, so it's just a gesture, a touch, a salute, whatever the case may be. And then again, the Lord is not going to talk to you in secret. So let me get go to verse 23.
Come.
So we went to a point of where again the Lord went to Samuel and said, "It's a Benjamite nigga named Saul coming." That's what he said. It's a Benjamite cat that named Saul is coming. Then turn around and went through the motion of he's coming, and Samuel anointed Saul. This is a whole order of what's going on right now. It ain't no, hey, somebody come and deal with that. No, it's like, now go pass over the torch. Like how Ariel did Commander General Yohana. Look, this is yours. Take it. And now we going to the point where we're going to show him being chosen. He just got off anointed. Now he's going to be chosen. Go ahead.
God, this is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 10, verse 23. And they ran and fetched him thence. And when he stood among the people.
Not in secret. Not tiptoeing away saying, I'm going to start my own camp. Among the people. It's just like with your job. Hey, James ain't gonna be here no more. You know what I mean? James ain't gonna be here no more. We got Brandon come here and take over. Everybody in the whole thing know James is leaving. Brandon is now taking over. Go ahead.
He was higher than any of the people from his shoulders and upward.
Mm-hmm.
And Samuel said to all the people, "See him whom the Lord hath chosen."
That the Lord what?
Hath chosen.
Uh-huh.
And there is none like him among all the people.
So there is none like him among all the people. What is he saying?
He's pretty much above them in stature and rank.
There we have it. Now again, who put the oil on your head? Who anointed you? How do you run your camp and have a say so? If anybody has a say so, ISUPK should be telling your camp what to do, because you still ain't got no rank. You should be sweeping, fetching, cleaning supplies, and doing what these strong brothers doing. What's up?
No, so basically, like, if we be real, then that means that Officer 50 in the UPK would be ranked over any of the camps.
And to be honest with you, I hate to say it this way, troopers in the school outrank you niggas that's got these fakes. Go ahead.
So a trooper will be like kind of like the least of the kingdom type thing.
I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't say. I'll say least of the kingdom.
Like metaphorically in this society, like
yeah. Basically, like a servant right now.
Okay.
So a trooper is a servant. But for example, if y'all was troopers and then another brother came in that was a young man, and say like how we had the high holy day and y'all was sorting plates and stuff, he would have to look at y'all and see how y'all do. Mind is an order going on at that table. Like everybody already got what they got going on. But that young man is gonna have to see how y'all two brothers operate. All right, well, he making the plates, he giving to him, pass them out. Now he got to get his ass up and get to work. He got to grab them plates or put them gloves on and push the line to him to you. That's his job. So if he has a job and he putting in work, if you ain't putting no work in, nigga, you gonna be looking at this trooper sooner or later trying to figure out what you need to do. So he got to teach you how to serve these plates, when and how fast to be to go get these plates and cups and refilling these charcoals and all of it. That's your job. But what you don't want to do that. You want to go start your own camp. But that trooper is got enough balls to come in here and take orders and do whatever he got to do. That's what makes him a stronger and not technically outranking, but that's what makes him outrank you. You ain't been put on the forefront. Nigga, you made that a secret. Like y'all niggas, you know what I mean? You ain't did nothing. You stay in the house all day, no power, read the Bible, and then tell your real, look what I found. the women should obey this and that, nigga. But who do you obey? Not Christ. Because Christ had niggas that was following him and they listened to Christ. Who are you following? Not Christ. Go ahead.
John. And Samuel said to all the people, see ye.
Start back from the top on that one more time. I want them to hear all of that.
John. First Samuel chapter 10, verse 23. And they ran and fetched him thence. And when he stood among the people, he was higher than any of the people from his shoulders and upward. Verse 24. And Samuel said to all the people.
Now do one more thing. They talking about height now. Go ahead.
See ye him whom the Lord hath chosen, that there is none like him among all the people. And all the people shouted and said, God save the king. Then Samuel told the people the manner of the kingdom and wrote it in a book and laid it up. And laid it up before the Lord. And Samuel sent all the people away, every man to his house. And Saul also went home to Gibeon, and there went with him a band of men whose hearts God had touched. But the children of Belial said, how shall this man save us? And they despised him and brought him no presents, but he held his peace.
All right. Now this is where you're going to start seeing when you're a leader, right? A wicked leader is going to, I forgot what the title. I keep forgetting Josiah Slot. What's the title again?
The title is Weak Leaders Destroy a Nation.
This is where weak leaders come in at. Because Commander General Muhammad, General Maya, General Haas, General Shah Mar, General Katham, and General Q, all the way down the ranks, they all tell you if it's an issue you got with a brother, you go to him. It ain't about rank. Brotherhood supersedes rank. If a brother, step on your boot, it don't matter if it's them they say, or if it's a damn trooper or a young man. If they feel, like they was, what's the word? Trespass against, you go talk to that brother being humble, not being a damn, I was about to say the D word, being an asshole. You go talk to them. But by him knowing is the issue and he held his peace, you can hold your peace, but still try to figure it out and keep the correction. Because maybe we got a misunderstanding. Maybe you don't even know why I'm here. It's just like substitute teacher. Substitute teacher come in, you be like, shit, I'm about to run over them. You know what I mean? Like, who is this? This ain't my teacher. I'm about to run over them. You know what I mean? Until that teacher write on that paper, this is how people was acting. This is how people was acting. And then when the teacher get back, it's some, it's some tightening up. But if you could, Baba Bashar, go to where we at? Go to chapter 12, verse 13. So I'm just showing y'all where the issue was lying, where it's about to lie.
First Samuel chapter 12, verse 13. Now therefore, behold, the king whom ye have chosen and whom ye have desired, and behold, the Lord hath set a king over you.
So now it's official that Saul is over, over the whole, over Israel. Go ahead.
If ye will fear the Lord and serve him and obey his voice and not rebel against the commandment of the Lord, then shall both ye and also the king that reigneth over you continue following the Lord your God. But if ye will not obey his voice of the Lord, but rebel against the commandment of the Lord, then shall the hand of the Lord be against you.
So the same way we do modern day today, instead of people actually listening to what Commander General Yohanan saying and just coming to ask questions, this is why we continue to go through what we go through. Even when it comes to heathens can't, they not going to have the blessings we got. But even if those devils, when we at camp, was a stop saying, you poor niggers and get a job, this and that. If those devils, if anybody was to respect Commander General Yohanan for all the work, he put in, things will be better in Israel. You'll be following the commandment as Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian if you was to respect what Commander General Yohanan said. You'll be following the commandments. Why? Because that is the leader. That is the leader. And since you don't want to, the Lord will be against you. Go ahead.
As it was against your fathers.
So the same way we don't want to listen now, collectively speaking in the world, is the same thing that our fathers went through. And we think we're greater than the program, or we are so much wiser. See, that's what get me, Dennis, about people today. They think the Bible don't work. They say you can't take 2,000 to 5,000 year old, you know what I'm saying, rules and recipes and fit them in 2026. How you can't? How you can't? Because it's working for the Muslims, even though they stuff ain't real, it's working for them. How can you say it ain't gonna work, but everything you've been doing for 30 years ain't even work for you? You know, you see what I'm saying? People 40 years old ain't got no kids, no charges, but it ain't even work for you. So how can you say that the Bible is not going to work, but what you think is going to work? No kids, no nobody, this and that, and you ain't put no time into the community at all. The Bible has. Go ahead.
Now therefore stand and see this great thing which the Lord will do before your eyes.
You cut that, go to chapter 15, verse 2. So, you know what I'm saying? We getting towards the end of the class, so now we got to actually get the precepts up.
John. It's the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15 and verse 2. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way.
Hold on, just pause real quick. Let me read a verse. Oh no, go to verse. Start at verse 1.
Come. 1 Samuel, chapter 15 and verse 1.
Be clear for him.
Samuel also said unto Saul, the Lord sent me to anoint thee to be king over his people, over Israel. Now therefore hearken thou unto the voice of the words of the Lord.
All right, so then now Samuel actually having to do this big duty. So again, did his elder, or whatever y'all want to call him, his leader, his father, not, you know what I'm saying, I'm just speaking on context. You know, your father is the man who above the teacher. You know what I'm saying? Is telling him, listen to the word of the Lord. Go ahead up.
Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel.
Everybody today, Amalek are Germans. You know what I'm saying? People, them Germans that came up and took over Israel. Those are Amalekites. Go ahead.
How he laid wait for him in the way.
So how he waited for the children of Israel to come out of, wait for the children of Israel to come out of Egypt. Amalek wait, just like he do hunting the bear or hunting the moose. They sit there and wait. Even with the snipers, they'll sit there and wait a whole goddamn day or two for one of their targets and get the hell on out of it. That's how they did the children of Israel. Go ahead.
When he came up from Egypt, now go and smite Amalek.
Now go and unalive Amalek. Not advocating for violence. I ain't saying nobody go do what they feel like they got to do to get these people out of here, because vengeance is the Lord. But it's saying now go and smite Amalek. So this is what Samuel is telling Saul, because this is what the Lord is saying. Go ahead.
And utterly destroy all that they have and spare them not.
Some.
All that they have.
Few.
All that they have.
Majority.
All that they have.
All that they got. It don't matter what it is. House, clothes, whatever. Food, animals, whatever. Go ahead.
And spare them not.
And do not give them a chance. Don't do nothing with them. Just go ahead and straight up destroy everything. Go ahead.
But slay both man and woman.
Not just man, not just woman. That's everybody. Go ahead.
Infant. And suckling. Ox and sheep.
So even infants and babies that's still on the breast. Go ahead. Hold up. So let's talk real quick. For everybody who says, well, European people ain't the devil, don't they do that to babies? Don't they unalive sisters when they giving birth?
Yes, sir.
Aren't they over there across seas right now, bombing and terrorizing every goddamn country right now?
Yes, sir.
Argentina, Cuba, Venezuela, Gaza, Israel, Pakistan. I mean, Kuwait. All these, ain't that what they doing right now? These people don't have, you know what I'm saying, the spirit of the Lord. And white people don't look at, you know what I'm saying, Esau don't look at these people, they people like they wicked. But when the Lord say it and it come out a nigga mouth or a spick or a savage mouth, is how can you sit here and follow the Lord and he doing this and he unalive? But you do that physically. The Lord has a right reason. You don't. Your land is over here, but you want to unalive everybody, get all their reason, not for the world, but for yourself. But since the Lord is doing what he got to do to make a benefit for everybody, even the children of Israel, but for everybody, now it's all of a sudden it's an issue. You unalive babies. You know what I'm saying? You unalive infants, you unalive Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man and woman. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you don't unalive is cats and dogs. Am I lying? Am I lying? You hurt a Edomite dog, that's it. That's it. You ain't making it to the cops. That is your ass, buddy. Go ahead.
Ox and sheep.
And sheep. Go ahead.
Camel and ass. And Saul gathered the people together and numbered them in Telahim, 200,000 footmen and 10,000 men of Judah. And Saul came to a city of Amalek and laid wait in the valley.
So now Saul and everybody else, they in the bushes right now. Now, I mean, we know how we talk. That's exactly what they're saying. Saul waiting in the bushes right now for they scouting out everything. You know, they hunting wherever they lay at. They right now in the bushes just scouting and waiting. Go ahead.
And Saul said unto the Kenites, go, depart, get ye down, get you down from among the Amalekites.
So Kenites is just some people that's, I can say, well, they affiliate with the Amalekites. Just some people that they know. And they basically telling them, go, depart, get you down from among the Amalekites. Basically saying, look, bro, it ain't nothing about you. It ain't nothing personal, bro. But you about to get this business if you get involved in how I'm about to get this situation. They don't know. I'm going to bother you first, and then I'm going to go handle it. So the best thing you can do is just go ahead. Go about your business, bro. Go ahead.
Khan, least I destroy you with them.
So I'm going to destroy you with them. Do mine, you with them. Right now, you right here. We going to go ahead and handle this business. And then I'm going to go over here and do this. But the children of Israel are righteous and courteous and passionate, compassionate, and say, listen, go ahead. Because, what I'm saying, nowadays it's like, oh, that's who they going to go ahead and get you to. They hitting with honeycomb braids. They went after his grandparents because they couldn't find him. What they grandparent got to do? Nowadays that's what we do. We can't get you. We're going to get your homeboy. Or we're going to hit your sister, your baby mama. We are compassionate back then because we was following the Lord. Go ahead and get on before we handle you, before we get to them. Go ahead.
For ye showed kindness to all the children of Israel.
Because you was being kind. So we're going to let you get by with that. Go ahead.
When they came up out of Egypt, so the Kenites departed from among the Amalekites. And Saul smote the Amalekites from Havilah until thou comest to Shur. That is over against Egypt. And he took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive.
So what did Samuel tell Saul that the Lord said do to the city, Amalekites in their city? What did he tell them to do? Somebody in the chat, anybody?
He told them to leave, to get out of it.
No, what did Samuel tell Saul that he had an order to do to Amalek?
Destroy.
Destroy what?
Everything.
Everything. But why did they keep the head on the snake? We all know if you want to goddamn destroy something, you got to cut the head off. But they destroyed everything and kept the king Agag of the Amalekites. Why? Why? That's what we do today. That's what we do today. You know what I'm saying? Like with these pastors and all this and that and these accusations, not saying smite them, but we got to crucify them and take our money out of what America does and these trading sellouts. That's how we could cut their ass off. Because they're weak leaders like how Saul is being right now. Or how Saul was. We need to do away with them people. Stop funding, stop giving them views and shares and pats on the back and do away with them. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like we so fast to point the finger at the oppressor, but what are we doing to the oppressor? Nothing. Marching. But when it comes to us, we all online saying how wrong R. Kelly is and how wrong and nasty P. Diddy is. But Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump still in the chair. I mean, is he not? I mean, Elon Musk is still doing what he doing. But how many niggas got Teslas right now? Good.
I was gonna say even Nickelodeon, Dan Schneider.
Yeah.
His allegations came out at the same time as Diddy. You heard a little publicity about him, but it wasn't as bad as Diddy. And he still does Nickelodeon, got kids on the shows and all that. You find out like old TV shows we probably watched when we were younger, like iCarly. You find out some of them actresses don't act no more because they got disturbed from memories of Dan Schneider. Like it's just crazy.
So exactly. So with all this, we allowed in King Trump, King Mayweather, King Kirk Franklin to continue doing whatever. Why? Is because not saying smite them, and I'm gonna say it again. We're not advocating for violence, but how you destroy the infrastructure of America is stop putting your interest in garbage. Stop putting your interest in money into foolishness. You know what I mean? In design. What the F is designer? Man, these niggas is wearing track running shoes that you would have got clowned for wearing 10 years ago. And now they saying that fashion. I'll be looking like, where? Where? If you even wore them things to the gym or the job 10 years ago, you was getting clowned. Why are you putting your time into fashion? You know what I'm saying? Why are you putting your effort into anything that does not matter? You're rich without reasoning. Good.
I was gonna say, that's why I don't get into stuff like that, because stuff that I might have got bullied for, when I was in school, like now it's popping. 10 years later, it might not be popping no more. Like you got to throw the stuff away. It's just no point, man. I don't get into all the materials and stuff. It don't mean nothing.
Right. Like even with Reebok's classes, you know them?
A lot. So
you don't know Reebok's classes?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Man, I'll show you. But Reebok's classic, I was wearing that since the 90s, all the way from the north down to South Carolina.
Like the phone.
Yeah, white phone. And I love them. Still there. And I ain't never turned my back. All old school shoes. And they're like, you wear these? Kodak saved Soldier Reeds one time. Guess what? Now they pop. Good.
No, just go along with what your side said. That's why it's not cool to like get into fashion, because what's popular changes anyway. How about when I was in the Navy in 2 years ago, and even last year, it's like in 2024 and 2025. It was so weird to me when I got clowned for wearing Jordans. They're like, this 2024, it's 2025. This nigga still wearing Jordans. I'm like, since when did you clown someone for wearing Jordans?
Exactly.
But yeah, that's what was on top when I was coming up.
Exactly. No, I mean, I just don't. I mean, I understand we got trends, but the trends we got is stupid. Yeah. Every trend that ever came out was never important. But the important things are never a trend. Mm-hmm. So, we about there on time. We might go 5-0. Wait up.
And he took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive, and utterly destroyed all the people with the edge of the sword.
So he destroyed everybody but the snake. Go ahead.
But Saul and the people spared Agag and the best of the sheep.
Again, when your ruler is wicked, the people are wicked. So do mind, they've been slaying people the whole time because that was the order that they were supposed to be given. But you mean to tell me nobody did sudden death? You know what I mean? Not knowing not to slay him out of how many, I forgot how many thousand they said, but not one person came out of nowhere and said, I want this nigga first. And hit him or caught him with something. But everybody just ceased, unallowed everybody to let King Agag go. Go ahead. Oh.
So like that was definitely conspired. That was something they talked about. They knew what they was going to do.
It's 1,000. Go ahead.
But Saul and the people spared Agag and the best of the sheep and of the oxen and of the fatlings and of the lambs.
So that's exactly what we do nowadays. Like, niggas be out here fighting, somebody get knocked out, what we do? Run their pockets. So you just can't let the man be shamed or getting knocked out or just losing the fight. Not even just losing the fight, let alone get knocked out, because that's what comes with the chance you take. But you got to run his pocket, you got to take his belt, snatch his chain, you got to pull him, snatch him out of his pants, and have him naked, knocked out in a row. And now he got to wake up, see a video, and you got to pray that he don't come and unalive you tomorrow. That's what we do. You know what I mean? Instead of doing an order, not saying fight, but instead of doing an order, like do this and leave it alone. If you scrapping with him, shake hands, make sure nobody do the brother wrong. What you do? You don't unalive the king. You take the sheep, you take the ox for your selfishness, because your leaders are weak. Go ahead.
And all that was good, and would not utterly destroy them, but everything that was vile and refused that they destroyed utterly. Then came the word of the Lord unto Samuel, saying,
The word of the Lord came unto Samuel. Go ahead.
Saying,
not Saul, Samuel.
Saying, it repenteth me that I had set up Saul to be king, for he has turned back from following me, and have not performed my commandments. And it grieved Samuel, and he cried unto the Lord all night.
So just like the same way, I ain't saying Commander General cry, but it's offensive. And I understand why it's offensive, because the brothers sacrificed so much. Hell, General Mayak and General Hyman, all of them sacrificed so much from sleeping in the basement, going broke, sleeping on floors, sleeping on couches, even captains, brothers still doing it nowadays, sleeping on hard foam on the floor. And it's offensive for you to come and take the portion just because you get on YouTube or you stepped in class 1 or 2 times and didn't like the order that we have because you're supposed to have and go do something else. It's offensive to the Lord. It's offensive to the leaders because we're teaching something and we're showing you something to how to be a man, how to be a woman, how to operate in this society, how to build up a nation and a community. But you break it and you water it down. You turn the Israelite community into like a Christian organization. That's why there's so many damn Christian organizations that teach different things. And then you ask when they say, we don't teach that. Then why are you teaching if you don't teach that? Why are you teaching if you ain't teaching that? Yeah, why aren't y'all on the same accord? Because you're selfish. Because you can't take orders. Because you think you know when you're a dumbass. Simple. Go ahead.
And when Samuel rose early to meet Saul in the morning, it was told Samuel, saying, Saul came to Carmel, and behold, he set him up a place, and is gone about, and passed on, and gone down Gilgal. And Samuel came to Saul, and Saul said unto him, Blessed be thou of the Lord. I perform the commandment of the Lord.
Now listen. This is fake Israelite talk. Read it slowly. This is where fake Israelites talk when they think they right, but they know they damn wrong. Because they think because I fulfilled half of what the Lord said and then did what I wanted to do when the Lord said, nigga, kill everything. Don't take nothing. Destroy everything. But I'm going to destroy all it is, and I'm going to just make sure we good over here. Go ahead.
God, 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 13. And Samuel came to Saul, and Saul said unto him, Blessed be thou of the Lord. I have performed the commandment of the Lord.
He said, Blessed be thou. I performed the commandment of the Lord, as if he's did something so great. Like he's has no blemish. Go ahead.
And Samuel said, What meaneth then this bleating of the sheep in mine ears?
So Samuel is hearing them sheep, bad and all this other stuff. And lowing of the ox is like mooing and stuff. So Samuel was actually hearing this while Saul is sitting here acting like he did something, but he really did. The evidence is right there in Samuel's face. Go ahead.
The bleating of the sheep in mine ears, and the lowing of the oxen which I hear. And Saul said, They have brought them from the Amalekites, for the people spared the best of the sheep and of the oxen to sacrifice unto the Lord thy God, and the rest we have utterly destroyed.
This is the problem. You think you know what you're doing. When you think you know what you're doing, and you don't actually know what you're doing according to what the Bible say, you tend to stray off and do what you think is right. But it's a difference. There's a difference between knowing you right and thinking you right. Because if you think, it's always a possibility that you're wrong or you half-assed. So Saul and Samuel, these two S's messed me up. So Saul is thinking he did the right thing by bringing all this stuff to sacrifice for the Lord, when all you had to do is do what he said, and that was enough. Why are you effing up and then trying to find a reason to fix your effort when you could just do it right the first time? Go ahead.
I may be wrong, but I don't even feel like he really wanted to sacrifice it to the Lord. Because if he cared that much about the Most High and keeping the commandments, he would have just killed all the sheep in the first place. Like the Most High would have provided with them land. He wanted to use them lambs and oxen for feasts and to sell them and make money out of that. It's not.
What you think these other camps on? They going to Africa and Pakistan when this nigga 5 minutes down the road in the hood. Maybe if they were to bring their ass back home, we'll be able to. The school probably be in the Netherlands somewhere. You know what I mean? Down in Argentina, South Africa, we'll probably be all over the world right now. But they are Saul. And then say, oh, well, we doing this, we doing that. It doesn't matter. You're actually weakening the community. But you're right. Go ahead.
Then Samuel said unto Saul, Stay, and I will tell thee that the Lord has sent to me this night. And he said unto him, Say on. And Samuel said, When thou wast little in thine own sight, wast thou not made the head of the tribes of Israel? And the Lord anointed thee king over Israel?
So when you was little, did you not get anointed? Aren't you over Israel? Go ahead.
And the Lord sent thee on a journey and said, Go and utterly destroy the sinners, the Amalekites, and fight against them until they be consumed. Wherefore then didst thou not obey the voice of the Lord, but did fly upon the spoil, and did evil in the sight of the Lord? And Saul said unto Samuel, Yea, I have obeyed the voice of the Lord.
See, this is again. Oh, we ain't got to be in the same camp for us to do what we do for the Lord, this and that. This is what he's saying. He said, and Samuel said, and Saul said unto Samuel, Yeah, I have obeyed the voice of the Lord. Just because you did half the job. That's what fake Israelites are doing right now. They're doing half the job. And how they doing half the job? They're just being irrelevant and existing because everybody's still going to come home. That's half the job. But the whole job is for you to come back here. You're doing the easy part. You're just existing. You ain't doing the hard part like not smoking, answering a phone call 3 a.m. to counsel a brother because of his porn addiction. 3 hours on the phone because the sister state can't stop crying trying to figure it out. They not doing it. All they doing is getting money and existing and acting like they got knowledge. Those people are going to be able to be sifted out and realize they're full of garbage. Go ahead.
And have gone the way which the Lord sent me, and have brought Agag, the king of Amalek, and have utterly destroyed the Amalekites. But the people took of the spoiled sheep and oxen, the chief of the things which should have been utterly destroyed, to sacrifice unto the Lord thy God in Gilgal. And Samuel said, Hath the Lord as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord?
Hold on, real quick. So like, read that 22 again, because this is what the point of what is being said.
Come.
This is why Christ done away with that animal sacrifice, because people want to sin and say, well, I'm gonna just slaughter a sheep or an ox. You know what I'm saying? And then do it again and keep doing it. And it's not solving nothing.
So like before you do that, that's a whole thing with the Christian church. They believe you could just do whatever you want to do, eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, and just say, God, forgive me, or right before they die, send their whole life. Yeah. Right before they die, God, please forgive me, and they go there.
them sorry bastards, they praying over pork before they eat it. Like, God, thank you for this. And then say, oh, I'm sorry for sinning.
That's intentional sin.
Yeah, like you think the Lord is not taking you see, he's laughing at you. What? Read that 22 again.
First Samuel chapter 15, verse 22. And Samuel said, Hath the Lord as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices?
Does the Lord have the great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices? He's asking the question. Go ahead.
As in obeying the voice of the Lord.
So he prefer you to sacrifice and give me an offering. You think the Lord prefer you give him something on a sacrifice or offering versus listening? If your parents say be in the house at 10 o'clock, that's your curfew, or the doors is locked and I'm changing my lock, you think you're going to be able to bring your father some steak and think the rules is just over with? Nigga, you could give me a steak and come in the house at 10 and we can eat it together. The law in my house is 10 o'clock. That's what the law is. Take your steak and find somewhere else to sleep tonight. Do you think the Lord care more about an offering versus you obeying me? I mean, because then what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Who answered it? Whoever. So if you think the Lord care more about an offering than you obeying him, then what's going to happen? Our Father is weak because he rather take gifts than you listen to him. Instead of putting belt to ass, he going to take the gift instead of whooping your ass. That makes our Father a lustful bastard. That makes our Father wicked and makes us wicked. Why? Because we follow the Most High. So offering and sacrifice doesn't mean nothing. Listen to what the Lord is saying. And that's why weak leaders destroy a nation. Oh, go ahead.
Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice.
Obeying is better than sacrifice. Obeying is better than sacrifice. Go ahead.
And to hearken than the fat of rams.
Mm-hmm.
For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
So the same thing as being rebellious is no different than witchcraft. Witchcraft put a blur on your mind. You being rebellious, you really got a blur on your mind. It's nothing different. That's the severity between those two. Go ahead.
For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
That's the severity in both of them. Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he hath also rejected thee from being king.
So the same way we reject the word of the Lord reject his people. If he could reject you from being a king, somebody who running stuff, what is a simple nigga like Ashai Allah? You think the Lord just won't throw me out on my face? I mean, who am I? What power do I have? Nothing. But he could take that power from a king because he think, oh, I'm going to just give him this. And I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to just give him this. Same thing with those purple guys. They do the same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Now you find out your leaders are homosexual. And then there's a homosexual in the group in Atlanta that you was best friends with. Then your best friend leave y'all group to make his own group and say he didn't know he liked that. If you my best friend in the world, nigga, I know everything. I know more about you than your mom. Period. You know how I go in the world. You know your best friend better than your parents. But your parents only know you to be their great kid. Go ahead.
And Saul said unto Samuel, I have sinned, for I have transgressed the commandment of the Lord and thy words, because I feared the people and obeyed their voice.
So this is the problem. Back to the leader. But he been a man enough to say, I transgressed, I effed up. But where do your leaders and you fake Israelites at the dinner table with your family, who do you answer to when you say you messed up? You know, the only time they say they messed up, Josiah, is when that woman they lied to so much about being in the Bible say, you know what? I can't do this Bon Yahoo no more. We got to go to child support court. And you know what he do? Get on his goddamn knees, cry, and say, I'm wrong. Please don't put me on child support. Right or wrong? We got niggas in the world who do that. Please take me on child support. Please. Crying to the judge. Yeah, I'm sorry. Please. Plea deals and crying. When the shoe is on the other foot, now you know how to plead and cry. But Samuel, I can respect the fact that he said, man, I messed up. Go ahead.
Now therefore, I pray thee, pardon my sin, and turn again with me, that I may worship the Lord.
All right, drop that. Now I got two more precepts we apply. So let me get Matthew 18 and 22 from one, and then let me get Luke 9 and 62 from the other. Whoever y'all choose, whoever. Just let me get Matthew first. So that's the thing, man. When you get to listening to the people, you know what's up?
Luke what?
Luke 9 and 62. So when you get to listening to people who really ain't got no pull, or you think it's worth listening to these people, you got to understand, listen to other people and not the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Not your leader, not your actual father. Whatever instant it is, whether it's you being in the word, having a father or uncle or somebody who's leading you the right way, when you don't listen to them and you listen to them people out in the world, that's when, you know what I'm saying, issues occur. Because you listen to your safety, your refuge, your guidance, you know what I mean, your strength, you know what I mean, your protection. You lose all of that when you start listening to people that you're supposed to lead or be a leader for. Go ahead. Matthew.
John. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 21. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him?
No. Let me get verse 2. I need verse 2, 22.
Oh, John. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 22. Yahushua saith unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70.
All right, where are you at? Oh, Matthew 8 and 22.
Oh, Slockwood. Let's say 18.
No, 8 and 22. Probably the dialect, bro. I got this crossover language from up north to down here. So the point I'm about to bring out in the scripture is the fact that when you supposed to be here to lead, don't matter who you lose, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, physically because they ain't attached to you no more, or it's because the Lord took they breath, you know, they spirit from them. This is the purpose why I'm out here, this brother reading.
God with John, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 8, verse 22. But Yahushua said unto him,
Christ said unto him, go ahead.
Follow me, and let the dead bury their dead.
So you follow Christ. It doesn't matter who the hell say what. Damn what your wife or your husband say. Damn what your father and your mother say, the law, Donald Trump, whatever. Damn what I say. You follow Christ and let the dead bury the dead. And the dead bury the dead is meaning you let them dead people and dead in spirit. If you lose somebody and the Lord take their spirit, let them people out there bury them folks. Man, come on, man. So don't let them people bury them folks. Don't lose the truth. Do not give up your truth or nothing. Y'all it's crazy. Don't give up the truth for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Damn whoever say whatever. Let them people that's dead in spirit who does not have the tree, you know what I'm saying, the tree of life or the breath of life, slot. If them people don't have the breath of life, let them be done. Let people who dead worry about the dead. But your job is to come in here and live, and your job, and if you already in here living, is to help the dead get life. Let me get that loop, so I'll go ahead and close out.
So like you said, Luke 9 and 62, right?
9 and 62.
Luke chapter 9, verse 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man, having put his hand to the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
No man. You say Yahushua?
Yahushua.
And this is what Christ saying. First, Christ said, follow me in Matthew. Then he's saying in Luke, no man that put his hand to the plow, or will put his hand to the plow with putting in that work, putting in that brick to build your nation, to build your people up. No man, go ahead, read again.
And Yahushua said unto him, no man, having put his hand to the plow and looking back.
No man that put his hand to the plow and looking back. You know what I'm saying? Back on who he used to be in the world. You know what I'm saying? Looking back like, oh, I got to make this last phone call for camp. You know what I'm saying? Looking back like, I got to go to work right now. You know what I mean? But the school needs you. Israel needs you. Go ahead.
Is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
Any man that's looking back on who he was and how pleasurable and how happy he was, after if you put your hand to that plow, putting that brick in, and you looking back and wishing you could be better in them certain categories, nigga, you ain't fit to be here. Simple.
It's like it. That's whose wife was it when the
Lot's
city
wife.
of Lot, her
Lot's
wife, she
wife.
looked back and got destroyed.
Same way Lot wife. Look back, seen all the goddamn twerking, waist beads, you know what I'm saying, beach trips, all of that. Guess what? The Lord turned her into a pillow of salt, whatever salt. If you in here putting your brick in, you want to be here, and or you not in here. If you sitting here contemplating of who you are, now, if you in the world and who you are, not being in the truth, if you looking back, wishing you was great in that area of being in the world, you're not fit to be in. Don't waste your time. Don't waste our time, because we got people that really depend on it. But most of all, don't waste your time. Don't. Because whether you come or go, it's going to be like, damn, it is what it is. There ain't going to be no love lost, but it ain't going to be a tear shed. But with that, man, that's my class. I'm not Shai Holler, Officer 500. You know what I'm saying? Got security announcement. You know what I'm saying? We are the Israelite School. Start our 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under Commander General Yohana. Rule for a brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits. For 6 months, they are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the word. If they need transportation, a teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. And after this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment, number 1821 in Malachi 3:8 through 10, mean 10th of Hebrew, Ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, get to the Treasury Department. Priest fund, free will offering for a priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Up holy convocation, announcements. Pass over. Slightly, y'all. All right. Feast of First Fruit starts after the Sabbath, unleavened bread, sundown. Sunday, April. Is this up to date? What's the date?
14.
Oh, Salaki, y'all. Salaki. Okay, I see. Salaki. Feast of First Fruit starts at the Sabbath, unleavened bread, sundown. Sunday, April 12th to April 12th, 2026. Count for 50 days. Celebrate the 50th day. Sunday, May 31st, 2026. Start before sundown. Reminder to Akim and Akwa to check the bulletin board in the hallway if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school. Start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and war scarf real quick. For the brothers, the reason why we tell y'all to come in here with all black, no colors, no nothing like that, is because we want to put you in the spirit of warfare. And not only that, we want to put you in the spirit of just focusing. We don't come in here to make it a fashion show. We don't come in here to be seen by women or whatever you think we come here for. We want brothers to come here with a straight head and be willing to learn. But that's my class. We're going to give one courteous salute. Then the Israel, Modern Shabbat, Madiam, Iraq, Yahweh, Yadim Top, Dismiss.